couple years, you bring it back out, and it works good again. It's true. This happens all the time. That's why I'm a kind of a taco junkie. Jimmy can tell you, he's seen my place. I've got lures. I've got taco. That's probably
twice that project. That's easy.
50. No, but I got some stuff that's 15 years old. Okay. I have a problem giving it up because one day that may work really well again, and it happens. You know, what's old becomes new again, and sometimes that's a difference. I do go through my stuff every winter, and I see stuff, and I will pull stuff that I haven't used in maybe 5 or 6 years, and I'll bring it back out and use it. And it's the same. It's the same thing when it comes to fishing, you know, different areas on a lake or something like that. Like, for instance, I'll give you. I've had a lot of success on Rice Lake. I won quite a few tournaments on it. Had some very, very good results on it. And everybody naturally assumes just because you know Rice Lake so well, you just go and you fish the same stuff all the time. That's not how it works. Every year I go to Rice Lake, I bet you 50% of the areas I fish are either new or I haven't fished them in about 4 or 5 years. You know, because everything changes. The lake is different every year. One year could have really nice weeds in this area. It may not have good weeds in there for the next 5 years. All of a sudden, nice weeds are back again. So it's you know, you don't want to fall into the pattern of going on the water, always starting here, then I'm going to go here, then I'm going to go there, because it's not going to get any better. Your fishing is not going to get any better. You have to be able to look at things, change them up, and recognize something's different and try something else. And that's a big part of bass fishing for me, anyways. Especially when it comes to tournaments, it's very important for me to stay on top of the latest stuff, try new stuff all the time. I try new presentations all the time. I look for new types of cover all the time. When I'm on a lake, you know, you figure after 20-something years, a lake like Rice Lake, some people think, well, you don't even have to go practice. You don't have to go pre-fish. You must know it all, right? But that's not the case, you know. You always have to go and see what's different and what's changed, and the lake is different every year. You know, it's different every year. Sometimes a new type of weed grows in an area. It could be as simple as that. You know, the other thing is when you fish weed beds like on a lake like Rice Lake, in the middle of the summer, a weed bed can grow up and die like in a period of 2 weeks, and then in another week it starts growing again. Okay, so you can go there 1 week, catch all kinds of fish. It's beautiful. You come back, where have all the weeds gone? It's gone. But you come back in another week and a half, and here they are again. Okay, so I'll give you a little tip for fishing lakes like that it happens on. When you're looking for a weed bed, you want the bed that's close to dying. Okay, you don't want the freshest weeds. Because when the weeds just come up and really green and it's like just growing up, a lot of times the fish haven't found it yet. Okay, it grows up, it becomes mature, the fish move into it, and by the time they start moving in, it actually starts dying, and then they move again. So you want to find it when it's fully mature to the point that it's dying. That's the period you want to find that weed bed in, and that's when you're going to have the most amount of fish and probably the biggest fish in there. Okay, lots of people think green weeds, that's where all the fish are. That's not always the case, you know.
There's something that's called slop.
Slop's been around for a while, right? The older the slop, the better, right? You don't want the fresh weed chop. You want the stuff that's been there for a while, because the fish will find it and they'll get under it. Even if they don't already live there, they will get over to there. They'll find it. So hopefully some of the things you've seen here are new, and you might want to go out this year and try some new stuff. If you have any questions, you can do that little part.
我刚刚把戴维讲的 translate 一下，从后面往前来吧。刚刚戴维讲就是大家费心那个 weed bed 的时候，费心在草区的时候，你如果看到很新鲜的草呢，这往往是鱼可能不在那里，鱼还没有找到那里，就是往往是这个草就快死了，从成熟到快死的时候，那大鱼在那里，因为是鱼刚开始进去了，草一点点死掉了。 而且鱼还没有走掉，这个时候可能钓到大鱼，所以你看到很新鲜的 fresh 那个 weed 可能是鱼还没有到那里，可 能机会比较少。另外呢是这是湖啊变化比较大，所以是每一年都不一样。它是 preparation 啊什么，就是每一年湖的汛很多。今年在这里钓，明年这里可能是没雨，所以他是每次比赛的时候都是一般是不同的地点，他喜欢用不同的新的 lure presentation new location， 就是大家他喜欢试不同新的东西，因为这个job shot 钓大嘴的话，它为什么有效？因为他说大鱼看的可能比较少，大嘴啊看这种钓法比较少，因为大部分是托底啊或 spinner bait 啊或者。他举个例子，就是 charter bait 可能以前很多人用过没有？就像 spinner bait 前面有个那个挡片那个东西，震动很大，它很慢，它比那 spinner bait 很 slow。那刚开始的时候是很好用，他用啊钓了很多鱼，谁都能钓到鱼。但是第2年、第3年就不行了。那可能是鱼啊，也可能习惯那种东西。那这个东西它过几年之后呢，可能又回来再好用。就这种饵啊，用的饵啊，它是要。鱼可能啊，这是一种循环。鱼可能是记不住，它可能习惯一些东西。
喜欢这种都钓走了。
对。
剩下的鱼不感兴趣了。
所以大家说他有很多这个鱼饵啊什么都留了很多年了，但他留很多年呢，他也是就是可能过几年之后呢，拿回来再用，他也不敢说不用。所以这种东西要不停的循环，就是
跟流行服装。
对，所以这鱼啊
，fresh for now。
对，这东西就比鱼看着比较新鲜，也没看过，所以就可能是
喜新厌旧吧。
啊，就是这个意思。
这个 plantation 也比较漂亮一些。
对，
他的理解啊。
还有现在大家就有什么问题的话，可以就是问啊。
I have a question about last summer in Wesley, you won a tournament. Saturday you caught largemouth bass, and Sunday you caught smallmouth bass. 2 days, big difference. The fish you caught.
No, actually we didn't. I'll tell you what we had. Both days,
Yeah.
we weighed in 4 smallmouth and 1 largemouth.
Oh.
Both days. Okay. We weighed 18 change on the first day, and we finished 3rd, I think. And on the second day, we weighed 21 pounds and finished 1st. Difference? Well, the difference was in the second day we had a 6 pound and change largemouth. So that's primarily the difference. We had we had good smallmouth, but it's that one big kicker fish that makes a difference. You know. We also won that. I'll tell you, it's interesting. This is why you never give up and you never stop, especially if you're fishing in a tournament. On the second day, we probably had about I'm going to say about 17 pounds, which on the second day of 2 days is a good weight still, you know, and that probably would have put us in again maybe 4th place or something, top 5 anyways, and we came back. And I wanted to fish a couple areas closer to the thing, and we came back and there was a team sitting right on the weed bed that I wanted to fish.